Bravo 805.
Bravo 805.
You put me in a DOC, I can advise.
2252.
Watch for any updates.
Quick run through the alley and then we'll... Doesn't sound like there's an ongoing threat.
No, it sounds like it
It's over.
already occurred.
But how old is the daughter?
16.
Well, let's go to the door.
Vehicle is comp for the accident. Agency wants to pass it on.
Well, let's go make sure everybody's okay before the St. Paul car arrives. I'm sure they'll be here any minute. But as long as we're here, you can listen to the radio. We'll be back shortly.
Go ahead.
Me sending you a noise disturbance.
Copy.
That's
2400 will be out on Alameda. Yeah. Squad gets here.
Copy. 2254.
Ninety-one 74 is the air clear.
Affirmative.
We'll be out at 2444 Ronald, trying to make contact with the subject. We'll take checks and get an ambulance to stage mental health, stage to work for.
Copy 2444 Ronald. Medics to stage at 2255. Three
315.
Case number, please.
Case number 081792. 081792.
Bravo 805.
Bravo 805.
Clear assistance.
2256.
Mm, 29 traffic.
29, go ahead.
We'll be at the McDonald's off of Uni. There's nothing with black Magnum with no plates.
McDonald's off Uni with a black Magnum, no plates, 2257.
$51.83, clear squad assist.
Copy, clear assist 2257. One still down the block.
2257.
We're code 4 in Alameda. We're just talking to the parties. Got them separated.
Copy, code 4 with the parties were separated, 2258.
Four 8483 on the wall.
2259.
Low
111.
I can start for FBCN.
Copy, clear squad to assist. In Minneapolis, 504 4th Avenue South at the JDC. Minneapolis has a male, quite a pickup issued in their custody.
So we are, Pat and I did a little counseling there.
Well, he's already in custody. I can probably handle this one myself.
Let me just say, 16-year-old is a tough age, right?
For sure.
Bravo 382.
For a tough age, and
To assist University at all 9.
every family's had issues.
They're all wearing masks.
Bravo 383.
Bravo
Trying to get people to,
DOC, code 4.
Bravo 382, copy 2300.
oh, I'm glad nobody parked behind me.
Well, I can send me the fight call first, and then I'll head to that PCN.
Hey, Mike, you can clear up the second cars here. Thanks. Thank you. Cope, how's it going, bud? Always a pleasure.
Cancel 327.
We are.
327.
Officer Topo does a really fine job out here. Really hard worker.
Good guy.
Hard and thorough. You know, he just, I've been with him on some traffic stops. He's a guy.
327 dispatch, you just take
He doesn't miss much.
That's a good thing.
And he's always, you know, we backed him up a few times, and he's always backing us up. I'm going to clear us from there.
174 can put me on investigation 589 Dale Street North.
We'll go back to see if the walls are burging on St. Albans. $2,400, we're clear of Alameda.
I got this one on 3, I think. Yeah, I'm on 3.
I got a new strategy. You
11
will,
coming in the area.
whatever the two will be at left, you'll always be the higher number.
I'll always be the higher number. Okay.
115, it's still ringing up voicemail. Call back.
We're brilliant. See, my original plan is whatever direction we're facing, if you're on that side of the car and I'm on that side. But there's a lot of variables to that bet.
So I'll be the opposite channel. So if we're on 3, I'll be on 1. If we're on 2, I'll be on 3.
You just always be the highest number left. Because if we're on 1, then you'll be on 3. If we're on 2, you're on 3.
Okay.
If we're on 3, then you're on 2.
Okay.
The highest number of left over.
I'm going to forget all of that.
You're the highest number. You're the count. Count, just like that in Sesame Street. Count to 3. I'll be the Cookie Monster.
Hello.
So we go to the domestic, make sure nobody's hurting each other, just to stabilize it a little bit. But the call is actually...
Paramedics, so a 40-year-old male, conscious and breathing, looks like some facial contusions.
Copy, area code 4.
But if you remember, on the way to... Before we got that call, that squad was detoured from this loud music call on
111, area code 4.
St. Albans, right? 995?
Yep. Correct.
We are.
So it went back into pending.
Back into pending. Of course, there's been a lot of other calls here at 995 St. Albans. Correct?
For years and years.
Years and years. Let's see if we can hear the music.
Bravo 382 advised. Back to my detail.
Which one's, is that yours, 995?
Bravo 382, copy 2304.
Oh,
Mine's 81. Yours is 95.
Yeah.
Let's just see what we can hear. How old is this call, by the way?
It is... What time is it? It is about 20 minutes old.
I don't hear anything.
No.
Sounds like a suspect left in a black sedan, northbound Albany.
What's that 111's call?
Suspect spotted in a black sedan, northbound Albany at 2305.
Oh. It's a fight call. They called for medics.
Yeah.
And they stole his phone. So they turned it into a robbery. Only vehicle description is black sedan.
Well, let's just see if we can get in that door. We don't even know if we can get in here, but we're going to run in there and see if we can.
It says buzz for entry.
Yeah. Well, let's just see. What apartment called? Well, you don't have to read it to me, but we have it.
Right. Hang on here.
Yeah, this actually, the funny part about this, you see where it says caller there?
Oh, there we go.
I've had difficulty opening those windows. Oh, you got it.
And it's anonymous.
Let me just check to see if that door is open. You know how many times these things don't close properly?
Right.
Let me just check.
Can I get to stand?
Case number is 081-800.
Well, we're not getting in that door. I didn't really hear any music either. Although I did hear some yelling.
It says to call the caller for injury,
But is there a number?
but it doesn't give me the whole number.
Yeah, that's the problem. We gotta fix that because I got the same problem with mine. You can't see my old computer. Oh, there she is. Hi, did you call?
Avid live up watcher, and
Oh.
seeing that you came to our address. There was loud music, and sounds like there's people screaming, but it's this apartment.
You want to are you in there? Can you get us in?
Yeah.
We'll go in. Alright. Let's go in and see if we can. Thanks for watching, by the way.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Scores 8196 and 8197.
8196.
97.
Windsor Court and County Road E Echo on a disturbance. Several juveniles in the area being loud and possibly breaking glass. No description.
96, copy.
97, go.
2309.
Squad 224.
224.
With 200 to copy. 1638 Rice Street. Bolevsky's Blue Saloon on fight. Group of 12 plus people fighting in the parking lot, throwing rocks. There's a male running around with a stick. The caller's refusing to answer further questions.
24 copy. 202 copies.
2310.
For 100, you can mark 995 St. Albans SNR. The music is now down.
Copy, 2311. 128, I'll show you a clip from that. Copy, thank you. 2311.
10-1.
All right, so anyhow, we went in there, we met a woman that was actually watching us when we came by, which was great. Thanks for greeting us. She wasn't actually the caller.
Yeah, we got a plate for it.
We did go in though, and
Working on plate, still holding the 10-1.
we got 10-1 going in Central. Okay. So the music was down. We did knock several times, but they didn't answer. But there was no loud music from the apartment that supposedly had the music. So disposition of the call is service is not required, or SNR. If we would have talked to somebody and told them to turn it down, we would have said the disposition is advised.
Looks like 2500 block of Edgerton.
What do we got?
Sounds like a traffic stop, but there's no real update on it.
If we were to assist them turning the music down, then it would be assisted.
Happy code 4.
Must have been an arrest on a traffic stop. Is that loose? Sure, the top.
44.
Oh yeah,
4483.
it loosened up a lot.
Could you recall this wall for a check? We're clarified.
Quieter than normal.
Yes, most definitely. Friday night.
Well, they're
decent weather out.
Hopefully they're just sitting home watching Live on Patrol.
About 9813. Plate is going to be Delta November Sierra 754, going black to a 2005 black Honda Pilot. You're welcome, right here.
Well, I know the Australians are awake, and the British are just waking up.
165, go ahead.
Hey, couple fun facts.
55. It's going to be Dale and hopping with a white Chevy Tahoe, no plates.
80% of our viewers live on 80% of the YouTube viewers are from the United States, and there are 97 other countries that watch Live on Patrol.
97
other countries.
Holy smokes.
The top 4 in order are Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, and Germany. Those are the top 4 besides the United States. Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, and Germany. So thank you to you Canadians, you Englanders, you Aussies, I guess Brits. Thank you to the Brits, right? That's the right term, Brits. And to the Deutschlands. Thank you for being our top 4.
Something just dispatched here.
This location?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do we got?
Unknown male smoking marijuana on top of unknown vehicle in the lot and parked illegally.
Let me just say that
this
is
here we are.
Yeah, this is the largest number of cars we've probably seen here. Well, let's roll through. We're at the Holiday Gas Station, Wrightson, Pennsylvania.
Lots of folks.
Bar closing at 11. Is this the guy smoking the marijuana they're worried about?
There's absolutely no description whatsoever.
Well, they got some serious music going on. They got some serious music going on tonight.
Yes, they do.
Get out there in front. Show us the dance.
You can be on Facebook Live for about 10,000 people. Show those moves.
Whoa. A couple weeks ago we were here, there was a stolen drove through. Or maybe that wasn't here. Where were when you saw that stolen? Was that on Rice Street?
Over by Willard's.
Willard's, yeah, that's right. Grotto. Well,
Traffic 30 23.
this is the unofficial spot to hang out, right?
225 and
Yeah,
Route
definitely.
The same thing.
Can you tip our camera a little lower? Mostly I want to be able to grab some plates if necessary. I think that's why I got loose. I think the bottom popped out of that secret spot.
Well,
I gotta move it
I think you might have to tip it more.
yep.
Version 2, we're going to get it better. But that's pretty good there, huh? I think if it's loose, that's okay. Hey, guys!
What's happening?
What's going on? Living the
Gotta
dream?
love this weather.
Hey, did you guys know did you guys know did you know Darius Brown? He died last week.
We talked to... Indeed. We talked to him here that night.
He was
And we talked to him up at
Foundry.
the Foundry that night. Mine?
When I was young.
He was young.
See, now I got 5 grandkids.
No kidding.
So they make me a old
Yeah, congratulations.
I can say that now. You feel me?
Indeed.
What's everybody gonna do tonight? Is there anything going on?
Shit, man. As long as my girl got my grandkids, I'm going home to give me some of that.
Okay, well, make sure the kids are asleep.
Sit over here. Hey, sit over here. Sit over here. That's the best song you want to hear.
Take care, y'all.
Shit. Hey, I deserve to say that shit to them motherfuckers.
So there is a call here pending, but nothing.
It's
real
actually
specific.
it was in pending right before that last call, and now it got just right after that last call, and it's been dispatched.
Squad 110, where you calling dispatch?
110, can I get a case number?
Jesus Christ.
Case number 081807.
There's a Charger with the stripe, or Challenger with the stripe.
Can you pull me as suspicious for Maplewood Drive, caliber collision at 143 Tom Boyd Davis, cleared out of center?
Yeah, it's Indiana though. Golf Alpha Romeo 853. How's everything? How are you guys? You got the young ones out tonight, or they just look young? I said that you guys look so young.
Oh, I'm 27.
No,
I'm 19.
Yeah?
I'm 27. I swear to God, I'm the little sis, but this is my big sis.
Well, even if you're with an adult, we're not going to give you any grief. I was just wondering.
I'm 27.
Are you putting makeup on or what?
Yes.
Is there an
I got off work, so I look so busted.
You look great. Is there an after party at Michi's house, or what's the deal?
The boom boom room.
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering.
Room?
Is there one? Are there any parties tonight or not?
No, is there?
I haven't heard of any. I think it's kind of that's why.
I don't even party.
I think that's why everybody's here.
I always be in the house, but I come outside sometimes.
Well, hope you guys have a nice night. Just saw you put makeup on. I wasn't sure what you were doing there, but.
They're advising comments. Let me read Russell
Yeah.
first.
See you guys. You bet.
Got that.
Westbound from 27 Lakeshore Ave.
How's it going, partner?
How's it going?
Copy northbound.
Well, it must be slow because that DOC got 3 squads here, huh?
Yeah.
So it's.
2166, this looks like it's going to be a robbery. They were running towards Little Canada Road.
2166.
Copy, it's going to be a robbery running towards Little Canada Road.
We should probably hustle out there.
Yep.
We got 3 squads here, so what do we got for a robbery up there?
One black male, one white male, one wearing a blue coat, the other's going to be wearing a red coat.
Copy, one black male, one white male, wearing a blue coat and a red coat.
That's the squad number. We got something on Lakeshore Drive. We got something on 61.
No, me and
Is it a county
Little Canada, 2166, I think he said.
Yes, leaving the queue for a bit. That's their domestic push.
Yep. Call was at 2710 Lakeshore Drive.
Well, temporarily type 2324.
So, read away there.
Yep. Okay, the caller heard a man screaming.
Man screaming.
2 males are running westbound from the address. It's going to be a robbery.
2166.
We got 2 neighbors that are also saying there's an additional male that went southbound from our location.
Copy, additional male that went southbound.
Now that I think about this new road here, I'm going to go this way.
Got a black male and a white male, blue coat and red coat.
Was there a gun involved? Does it say or?
2166. Who knows if the white male is wearing the blue coat or the red coat?
2166. He says that he believes that both of them were black males, but he didn't get a good look at them. Just got a good look at the jacket.
So we are going to run out to Little Canada.
Copy, possibly both black
and
male.
assist on this robbery and looking for the suspects that ran.
2326.
2363.
2363.
Nothing in the comments about gunshot.
Blue Pontiac, Golf Foxtrot Hotel 425 across the street running from the address. Looks unoccupied.
So we found a car across the street running.
Copy, Blue Pontiac across the street from the address unoccupied.
That's good. So we're going northbound on Interstate 35 up to Little Canada Road, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump.
2165, we might as well start a perimeter. I will take Australia and Lakeshore, I believe, 2365. I've got it south at 63 is my scary. We can get the people to the south. 2665, if I can get someone to come
hang with the victim and get his info, and I'll get a track started.
6-3 LP.
So we got a K9 there. They are going to get a track started on the suspects. Interestingly, there's a car that's running across from there. So
2163, I positioned them in the Agility Engineering Manufacturing lot.
Copy 2327.
2363. Vehicle is unoccupied. There is a cell phone inside that's running.
So maybe the bad guys lost
Copy,
their
vehicle is
car.
unoccupied. Cell phone in the vehicle and it's left running. 2327.
So we just passed from St. Paul into Maplewood as we crossed over Larbiner. And
2360, do you want to know where that vehicle comes back to?
when we get off on Little Canada Road, we will then be in Little Canada.
Princeton Lake Golf. Superior St. Paul. Princeton Lake Golf Foxtrot Hotel 425 is coming back to a 2007 Blue Pontiac G6 registered out of St. Paul.
Somebody can get some stop 6 under the tires in case they happen that thing.
Good idea.
2164, I'm at Lake Shore in Bluewood.
So these are all sheriff's deputies that are handling this call as opposed to St. Paul police officers that you heard handling those other calls that we were on. The 2000 numbers are sheriff's department
Get someone as far down as Demont and Jackson and Demont is Canterbury.
So
2372,
strange situation.
2372 copy.
2163 is a helicopter.
Stand by, we'll check.
6 all that up, but they're helping another agency.
Clear right.
Oh, they're helping. Check LTEC 1, see what they're working on. So
Copy.
they're helping another agency. And Donnie Rindle is always on top of things, isn't he?
And then 2166, we have 6 permission to maybe fire the drone.
2160, yes.
So
2363. Victim is saying that is a suspect vehicle.
that's the suspect vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. They're on foot.
Copy,
then.
victim is saying that is a suspect vehicle. 2330.
So we're gonna go south since it sounds like they're running south.
2360, was this weapon used?
Yeah, that's a good question. The weapon used. This is there's the car right there.
Sir, squad with the victim to advise if a weapon was used.
H425.
So I need you to tell me what happened.
Is that the victim?
I think so.
Alright. We are gonna go south.
We're on Lake Shore.
2364, the victim was being uncooperative.
Copy, victims being uncooperative. 2331.
Well, victim sounded like he had a couple pops himself as we drove by there, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
So we're down on Jackson here. If they ran south, they just keep running. There's a squad down here. He's got the lower end corralled, so let's see if we can flush them out here on any of these side streets.
Copy, and 115, I copy address as well. 2222 Marshall Avenue, 20 plus 12. Party,
So this is Lakeshore right here around Rose and Lakeshore, which technically is the street that the robbery occurred on, but this is the other end of it. So you can see the squads, but you can see them up there. If they're, that's right. If they'd be down in that lake. Oh, I ran through here. So right now we're going to listen for dogs barking, watch for motion lights coming on.
Bravo 330. Bravo 330. That Marshall Falls probably part of my detail.
Yeah, dogs barking gives up a lot of suspect locations.
So this, I'm trying to figure out. There is a long walkway back there. I've got to find the entrance. Let me just take a look at Google Maps. Because where they usually end up going, there is a tunnel that goes underneath the freeway. So
272.
2161 making K9 announcements.
272
Making K9 announcements, 2333.
My bad. 2333.
Well, that's not good.
All right. 165. 165.
We out at St. Albans and Thomas with a white Chevy Tahoe that fled from me a couple weeks ago. Appears to be occupied.
Chevy 2034.
Coming up on us new car.
Greetings.
60-63.
Jonathan, how are you?
On whether a weapon was used.
Did you talk to the comp at all or not?
Gun was mentioned, not seen.
Yeah.
Gun mentioned, not seen.
Did he seem like he had a few pops of his own or not?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out where they would run to down here.
Weapon was mentioned, not used or seen.
Using Google to try to calculate their escape.
2235.
Huh? So, I mean, there's that big green space back in here.
Yeah.
Are you going to throw the drone up? I thought I heard somebody say they were going to throw the drone up. Is there a chase now?
Yeah.
Copy, cell phone on Ware Street.
Where's that one?
Down off of Valley Creek Road.
Copy. Was there a plate on this?
Maplewood or?
28 was there. It should be in the event.
Woodbury.
Flight is up in Chisago.
Yeah, what do they got going up there?
We didn't copy.
What do they have going in Chisago?
They were looking for two guys running. I don't know what.
Person was first seen.
Speed and a legal U-turn underneath one of the overpasses by Tamarack. Copy. And what was the plate again? I'm sorry. One moment. I'm just going to look it up in the event.
Plate is Charles 75 X-ray Adam Victor.
Well, if they get it tracked, they got a chance. But outside of that, that's a big area to search down there, man.
Charles 75 X-ray Adam Victor.
60 copies.
That's 2236.
I was thinking there was a path through that section too, but I don't see one. Yeah.
504, could you hear the description for him? It's not on phone.
Copy. The description, it looked like a dark-colored truck. Looks like a white male driver wearing sunglasses, red bandana, a white passenger in the front seats, both to be possibly in their 20s. Last known place was Lake Road. Looks like they might have gone back towards 494.
All right, well, we'll keep looking.
The last
Good
name,
to
Lake
see ya.
Road from 494?
Thanks.
Affirmative.
I mean, if they get a canine to get back there, let's say that green space, it's tough to get in there.
Yeah, that's a lot of territory to cover.
So the good news is the border of Jackson and Demont.
Still in the area. Looks like they possibly went north on, eastbound on Courtly Road.
Copy, eastbound on Courtly Road.
If you find it again, don't re-engage in pursuit, but try boxing or something, get another squad.
Copy.
Well, you got a good spot.
Sorry, I didn't know it was you.
That's all right. That's all right. You got a good spot. And you got some good lights. Thanks.
I reran the plate. Did it look like a Ford 02 Ford F-150 blue?
Yep, that's correct. Could have been either a dark blue or dark gray.
075 X-ray out of Victor. 075 X-ray out of Victor. On the Ford F-150 blue.
Well, I just got a message that the Wild won 4-2 over the Kings. They're on playoff pace.
Nice.
That's good. Well, we'll leave this search to our canine and see how they do.
I'm still seeing spots.
Yeah, I know. Me
Are you
too.
positive it went somewhere on Corley?
Not 100% positive, but it looked like that same vehicle description as was following. It was too far ahead. Not 100% positive.
Which department is that?
Alright,
I believe Woodbury.
F-250 or somewhere with a amber light bar on top. Southbound 494 from
2160 squad 2 does have the drone. Is it airborne yet?
That sounds about right.
That's you.
Alright, Washington does stay to pick it up.
I'm on the truck with Canine. I've got the drone in my car.
I think they were getting some out of the back seat. Somebody's got one.
Copy, I'll float down that
You
way.
got to get the infrared one.
Well, I think Don's coming with that one here, so.
There's a lot of space.
It is.
It's a lot of space.
Drone would be nice.
We're gonna leave it to you guys.
You gotta get it up there. You can head back down.
We'll be around, but you know, you got so many cars here. We'll stay out here for a while.
Yeah, I think we got it.
All right, thanks. Thanks.
Copy.
After her man, 2704 Lake.
Copy, 2704 Lake. 2341.
So they're gonna try canine and drone. You got a pretty good perimeter. Got a car with a phone in it that probably belongs to the suspects. That's some good evidence.
Suspects apparently said they had a gun, but one wasn't seen.
115, 124, 2106. So the avenue's right up 30, 23.
Don't take this road very often. Sneak around back up to Rice Street.
Yeah, I don't think I have ever been on this road.
Not too many people are. Well, we better start scanning more channels, huh?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel. You know, seeing McDonald's makes me think about all the people that have told me I have to improve my diet.
Oh, pshaw.
So we got a guy in our office that, you know, is retired firefighter, kind of a health nut. You know,
from the address.
Squad 169 from Midnight DOT.
he walks around the office trying to take people's blood pressure, you know, just to make help. I said, well, okay, let's just assume that my blood pressure ends up being high. You know, then what are you going to do? You're not a doctor. You can't prescribe something.
2160.
Why should I get bad news unless you got a solution?
I'll be
Right?
still floating in the area right now on the Dakota Bridge.
Yeah, we'll take them.
That's what I said. Why do I want bad news if you don't have a solution?
10-4 will now drop the patch with LTAC 1 and discontinue traffic.
He says, well, there's some things you can do and you make your diet better to help. He says, number one, you got to eat beets. There's some chemical in beets.
Beets are supposed to be a miracle food.
Yeah, I've always loved beets.
Any other squads for midnight?
But I stopped eating them when I couldn't find my can opener.
465 traffic.
Actually, it wasn't I couldn't find it. You know how sometimes can openers, they bend a little bit, then you don't open the can?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a new can opener. I went and make sure I got some beets. And but he claims beets have some chemical that helps lower your blood pressure.
Huh.
I don't even know if I had high blood pressure, but I've always liked beets anyhow. So I'm starting to eat beets.
Well, there you go. I've never been a big beet fan, although I'm starting to like them more than I used to.
What do you backseaters think? What do you think about beets? Sliced, whole, cubed. They're not that bad. You put a lot of salt and pepper on them.
Well, we've got a disgusting and a yuck so far.
Well, what is it? What's the chemical in a beet that causes your health to be improved and your blood pressure to drop? Whatever that is.
Well, I said you're not going to find any beets at M&H.
Well, thanks a lot.
Pickled beets.
Pickled beets are good too, yeah. I like those too. I mean, not every day, mind you. But as long as I was grabbing beets and I was in this health kick, I grabbed myself a couple bottles of the...
21664 still headed
southeast
through the backyard from Ventura.
He's still got a scent. That's good.
Southeast through the backyard.
I grabbed a couple bottles of grapefruit slices.
Okay.
You ever drink those?
No.
Eat them, I mean? Pink
grapefruit? I do like pink grapefruit.
Pink grapefruit slices. I always feel healthier when I eat grapefruit. I don't know why. We are back at Larpenter and Rice Street.
High levels of nitrates.
Nitrates? Is that what's in the beets?
That's what they said.
That doesn't sound right. Nitrates don't sound good for you.
This compound relaxes and widens blood vessels, which in turn lowers blood pressure.
Okay, well that makes some sense. Widens blood vessels.
And Steve Leiden says it also improves athletic performance. Well, being the athletes we are, that's good to know.
I've always liked them. Did they ever solve the murder of that young lady here?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
right.
they did.
They got the videos and everything. That's right. How's it going, gentlemen? What's going on? Anything? Just close up?
There's one to advise if medics still need the stage or if they're cleared in.
Our years of coming to the lamplighter are long gone. You know. Hey, who's the owner of the lamp? Now, it used to be Jack Lambert. Do you remember Jack? Who's the owner now?
He might still be the owner.
No, I think he's dead. But who do you guys work for? Who's the manager?
There's one to advise if medics are still needed or if they're cleared in.
Huh. Yeah, we used to know the owner. We worked here since 1977, he and I, in this neighborhood. So, it's pretty much identical. But it's a good job for security, though, right? Yeah. Oh, there's the alarm. See you guys. Have a good one.
Well, we have a doctor watching, and he says yes on the beats and lowering blood pressure.
How about grapefruits and stimulating your metabolism?
I've heard that.
That's what I've stimulating your metabolism to help burn off other calories. That's what I've heard.
Well, the dog still has the scent.
That's great. If they get them on a foot run, we'll go up there and help out.
Is there anyone working up in CCTV tonight? Checking channel 1 for CCTV.
I guess they want that lane. I guess they prefer to have it to themselves. This is crazy.
Our ticket went one, there's no CCTV early.
So, 45 miles per hour, no plate. It's a brand new car, huh?
Yeah, looks like it.
There's a lot of haze out tonight.
Yeah, it's very hazy.
I'm gonna honk at that Charger, and that's not gonna go over too good. What kind of car is that we're following?
I'm not sure. So many of these new ones look alike. I think it was a Chevy.
Never be in that much of a hurry.
Bravo 132 Yoshi. Bravo 132, happy day.
What do you think? On the way to the gas station? Well, keep an eye on it if you can.
Anybody.
No, very, very much in a hurry. That is the mark of a person who has to use the bathroom. Still up there, the fourth car up, third car up.
I can't see it anymore. I'm sure it is. Yep.
All right. Well, let's just when it goes up in a hump, we'll sneak up on it. How's that?
Perfect.
I don't even know we're there. Let's say that's
Clear right. He's just stopping. That's a good thing.
Get yours off.
It's a Kia.
2400 traffic, Rice and Como. White Kia, no plate, southbound.
Copy, Rice and Como, white Kia, no plate, facing southbound at 2352.
Squad 224.
Disregard, looks like 225, Toby.
Affirmative, 225, I copy en route to systematic at 202 West 7th at the Oxbow for a man down on the sidewalk wearing a blue hoodie, blue jeans, and white shoes at 2355.
And 224, we're going to go as well. That's our assigned detail line.
Copy at 2355.
Well, I'm confident she's going to drive slower. What do you think?
I'm convinced.
I'm missing a flashlight, though.
Oh, you got it? I saw you had it plugged in.
No, that's this one.
You had your other one earlier.
I know. Well, I got it. I got it. A lot of equipment. Radio?
Yeah.
2400, we're clear.
That's 2357.
Brand new car. She did have a license plate in the rear left. She was at the foundry earlier tonight, but went up to the Flame Burger there in Roseville.
And in a hurry to get home and eat it hot?
Yep. In a hurry to get home and eat it hot. So, be advised on that call. Tobacco shop's doing great business tonight.
Always do good business here, I swear.
Happy birthday to David Sanders. David, we're into your son, I think, today. He asked me to wish you happy. I think he thinks you're 56. I told him you look 49. David Sanders, happy birthday. Leave one of the LTACs on, huh?
You want me to do it, or you want to do it?
Well, you can, I would put it on your LTAC and then just scan. Hit your scan button. So we're having a relatively quiet night. I don't think it's going to stay that way, though. I got to be honest. These things go in waves. Like my 15-year-old says, nothing happens till 12:15.
224. 224. We are code 4 for medics. If you send anyone, this person's highly impaired, unable to move. Code 4 for medics at 0 minutes.
Well, I just missed it. Carl Royce turned 74 today.
Oh my goodness.
Lives over on Thomas Avenue.
Happy birthday.
And Courtney Sisma just turned 41 right now.
Happy birthday.
As it clicked over to midnight. Happy birthday, Courtney.
$23.72. Do we have any description of the victim?
Gonna be a white male, maybe in his 40s. He's got like a yellow jacket and a backpack, black shirt.
We got another robbery?
Alright.
Yeah, he's got a black gator, Under Armour baseball hat. The yellow he put in his backpack, so he's in a basically all dark clothing. He's homeless.
Alright.
Well, when it gets up into the 80s, I'm sure it'll be a lot.
How are you? Good.
273.
Ah.
For your report, big marks downtown, guys. 286.
Right here's good.
At 2 minutes.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind of you.
Have a great night. Thank you very much. God
Take
bless. Your car looks good. It's cleaner than mine. It looks really good.
Looks good.
Have a really good night, bud. Thank you. Well, perfect timing.
For sure.
What was I saying about that health food?
5181 squad ready.
Well, so much for that.
2 minutes.
I want to know if I've always had great luck with grapefruit. In terms of getting a little extra energy.
Yeah.
Got some more birthdays there, Count?
Yeah. Let's give it some shout outs here. Jesse Fry turned 25 on the 22nd. Sammy Yarborough is going to be 60 on the 28th. Kurt Juergens, happy birthday coming up on the 27th. Kristen Blair, today, April 24th. Just turned 28. Happy birthday, Kristen.
28 years old.
I kind of remember when I was 28.
Well, we remember. The problem is,
This is an uncooperative victim.
As soon as we look in the mirror, we
have
forget.
Other matters, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to hang out, that's fine. And yeah, I don't think we need to extend our resources here. So
keep reading there, buddy.
Go ahead and do it.
All right, David Frampton turned 51 on April 21st from Dorset County, United Kingdom.
Copy, thanks, guys.
Ronnie Mund turned 81 on the 18th of April. Rosemary Cassikert of St.
Rosemary.
Paul.
How are you? Happy birthday. Rosemary's an old friend of mine.
Turned 89 on
Yep.
April 16th.
Yeah, we've known each other
Congratulations.
for 40 some years.
Well, Monica and Keith, husband and wife. Monica turned 52 on April 23rd, and Keith, her husband, turned 52 the very next day. That was yesterday. She turned 52. Keith just now turned 52. Happy birthday to you both.
Well, Monica was smart of you to marry a younger man.
Well, yesterday was the first birthday of Sophie Dalton. That's a viewer's dog.
Oh.
Well, happy birthday to you, Sophie Dalton. John Marco, happy birthday. Colby Stafford turned 16 on April 19th. Scott Kramer coming up on May 28th will be 63. Happy birthday coming up, Scott.
20 minutes.
Mitzi had her birthday on April 21st. Hunter on the 20th. Angie Schiller yesterday, the 23rd, turned 47. And Hunter turned 5. Happy birthday to you all. Nikki on April 19th. Kathy on the 17th turned 45. Happy birthday to you both. Peggy will be turning 80 on April 26th. Lives in St. Paul. Happy birthday, Peggy. Cody B. turned 14 on April 22nd.
Did you say Kathy turned 45 from Orlando, right?
From Orlando.
Kathy, Orlando is one of my favorite cities, mostly because Disneyland is there. Disney World, I mean. But also, it's just a nice part of the country. Central Florida. You don't get much snow there. You really don't. The hurricanes are worn out by the time they hit. It's a good spot.
Lisa Doffing turned 55 on April 19th. Stella from Washington State had her birthday on April 2nd.
Happy birthday.
Chris from Springfield, Missouri is turning 39 on April 28th. John from Seattle, 49 he turned on April 21st. Here's a belatedly wishing you happy birthday, Nathan. You turned 30 on March 6th. From Steinbach, Manitoba. Brian Schultz had his birthday on April 9th from Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
I'm just going to interrupt you for a minute. Remember, save those last 5. I'm just going to tell our viewers one of the fascinating things that our analysts do now is they check social media, and you know, sometimes they check social media as themselves, sometimes they check social media as an undercover personality. I don't think there's any secret there, but there's a lot of information on social media. People, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, they're telling their whole lives pretty much in social media. So Pat and I didn't know that Darius Brown was the same person that was killed at that incident. You know, we didn't know, but Jelly Joe Miller came in that next morning and he looked up Darius Brown's Facebook page, and there he found Darius Brown on a video celebrating at the Foundry in his video, and he noticed that the Dayglow pants, you know, that's how he put the pieces together,
right?
You know, and so that was a fascinating piece to the whole puzzle. But who he was celebrating with, Darius Brown was partying at the Foundry with. He was with
perimeter squads. Anybody still have eyes on the victim?
He was with Johnny Baby, Johnny Price.
And Jonathan is watching us right now.
Yeah, Johnny Price. Johnny Price was sitting with him at the bar. It's just this amazing thing. So Joe tells me that. I give Johnny a call. Joe's just shaking her head. We can't believe the poor guy died, you know, later that night.
Unknown is occupied. Further caller that believes the house is
Jonathan Price is
46 Winnipeg.
One of the nicest guys I've ever met. And, you know, he owned Johnny Babies, and of course that eventually closed, but I would love if he would reopen it right up here. Right up here a little bit. But he's a very talented community guy, Johnny is. And so if I asked him if he's going to open up another bar, because Tin Cups was selling, you know, et cetera, and he says, no, I'm not. He said, but I want to make a difference in the community. That's the kind of guy he is. He wants to make a difference in the community. So, one way.
41 Jackson Street.
I'm listening to the radio, guys.
Called to say about a minute ago. Male walking northbound Jackson towards Little Canada Road.
Oh.
It's gonna be a black male, mid-20s, 6 foot, thin build, wearing a dark hooded sweatshirt and white shorts.
That's the suspect.
Yes, there we go.
There you go. There's a suspect on the call walking. Oh my goodness. So anyhow, Johnny, a smart guy, community based, everybody knows him, great personality.
Yep, 10 minutes.
He might run for city council.
Oh, that would be nice.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
10 minutes.
That would be awesome if he could run for city council. And I think a lot of people would get behind him. You know?
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
I used to visit him a lot up at the bar there.
So Johnny, if you do that, we think you'd be a great city council person. And I know you haven't made any decisions about your next step in life, but whatever you do, you'll be successful at. And we're both really glad to know you.
Melissa Jo Cost wants a shout out to her and to her sister Ashley Appelt, who's a flight nurse for Mayo Clinic. Apparently they both have birthday on May 5th.
And additional information from the new caller now came out from the pool side of the address 121 County Road C.
Interesting. 121 County Road C, poolside. Yeah, I know right where that is. But the road goes through.
2362. Nothing heard, clear assist.
Alright, we're going to have to get up there and help find the suspect. You good with that?
Yes, indeed.
We got a suspect from the robbery that's on the loose. We got people seeing him. We got a lot of cars up there already, but my guess is he'll probably end up breaking into some other business.
Oh, can't forget this. Mike Youngers and his wife Barb celebrated their 20th wedding anniversary on April 21st. Congratulations to you both. And Mike, thank you for how much help you give us.
You're awesome, Mike.
On our Live on Patrols. Up for updates.
Whoops.
Whoa.
We almost witnessed an accident there.
That was a close call.
What's the moral of that story? Don't pass a guy. Don't turn around a guy in the right lane. We got any more info?
This is apparently.
Yep. I'm going to switch location to a right street and kind of with each other.
So it sounded like he came out from Poolside on County Road C, right?
Yep.
I know that area pretty good. So the truth is Poolside's driveway runs right through their business, and it goes from the Little Canada side to the County Road C side.
It sounds like he went on to Jackson.
Jackson was that one we were on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, as long as we got a loose suspect, we're going to go out and help our squad, see if we can find something. I bet you can't find the caller's number in that comment, can you? Or can you? You can't, let's call
3270 code 4.
Yeah. I'm going to dial it in there.
Yeah.
Squad 217. 217. Sending a warrant to call to your laptop. And if 200 or 202 could look at it as well. 217 copy. 15 minutes.
Hey Greg, this is the sheriff's office. So, can you tell us where you last saw this party? Okay.
Copy at 16 minutes.
Two cars, you mean squad cars?
102 copy. Parked in private dangerous condition at Taylor Avenue in Coleman. Railroad is reporting 5 miles in the lane on the main track for all
How long ago was this? I mean, how long before you called? You did good. We appreciate it. But you saw him come out of Poolside onto County Road C, not onto.
2870 Jackson Street. I just had a citizen come out and said about 20 minutes ago somebody was in his backyard. Things pulled on his car doors trying to get in and went behind the property. 4 squad. We'll back there and check them.
Oh, so you're watching us on Live on Patrol?
Thanks, Live on Patrol.
Copy.
And also if the trooper wants to swing this way, it seems like we'll get quite a few calls. It says he was back over in this area where more people walking around.
He was definitely going north, though. On Jackson, okay.
Trooper Delson, good night.
Very
helpful.
helpful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, that was nice of him. Got home and he saw something was going on because of the squad, so he turned on Live on Patrol and found out about the suspect and thought he should make a call on what he saw.
Awesome.
The suspect was definitely going north, which is right by where...
Central Squad, channels 2 and 3 are patched at Council 2 for a break in 18 minutes.
Right where the squad just reported someone was in his backyard, right?
Yep.
Got the address on that one?
Nope.
You didn't post it yet?
No.
What was the address on Jackson that the suspect was in the backyard?
Early 871. No visual. This info's about 20 minutes old. Just going in the backyard. They kind of check and move east and westbound between the yards.
Tried a car door, so he's looking for a car to steal.
A lot of times they call for help, but if he left his phone in the car...
Right.
You know, so originally they thought they all went south. Which this makes a little more sense, anyhow.
Well, we're looking for a gray hoodie and white shorts on this guy.
Now I will say this, that there definitely is a path.
Trooper right to the officers at 2870 Jackson. I don't see anything in that wooded area ahead of you there.
Clear.
Did you see the new video dedicated to you?
I did not.
Clear, 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 clear. Alright, so... Lakeshore to the left, that's where the robbery took place. Poolside's right down here. Poolside runs in between both of these. And so this is where the exit would be for Poolside, right here on the back side.
Okay.
This is Parkview Court, which is of course possible, and then this is Jackson Street here, where the suspect was supposedly seen down here. He said he was way at the end, right?
Yeah. This is interesting.
This car?
Yeah.
You don't think it's a squad?
No.
Yellow light?
Definitely not.
Yellow light?
Yeah.
Light them up. Kirby Puckett.
Hi, how you doing? Say, we got a situation going on out here. Are you, do you live in the neighborhood here?
Province.
I'm sorry?
I live right in the province.
In the
Province apartments over here.
Province Apartments?
Yes.
Yeah, but is this the way to get to them, or did you miss your turn?
So I'm parking right here.
Right here? Sounds good. They're over there, but this is definitely not the parking lot for them.
Yeah.
So...
I lost the plate during that.
We'll go back.
I think I got it.
189, are you able to get to the tracks from there, or do you got to go all the way down?
Definitely not.
I think we gotta go all the way down under the hill.
back and get the plate. If she stays there and walks over, that would be good. I don't know why people would ever park there.
Trailblazer?
Alpha Delta Whiskey 837. Little path to the provinces. But this gentleman did say that the suspect they were looking for was at the end of this street, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a citizen or a cop? Cop. Alright, so alright, this is the trail I was telling you about. This is where I'd go.
2150.
You ready?
Yeah.
2150.
This is
I think we don't really have any this guy pinned down at all, pinpointed. So I think state, they can clear. Appreciate the help, and we can break down the perimeter at this time. We're gonna have the drone up searching the area briefly, but let's break it down.
Copy. Trooper 8 and perimeter squads can clear at 24 minutes.
2400 to Phil. Can you have a squad go to the other side of the freeway where that path exits out? At the end of Jackson here, there's that path that leads both ways, but we're just going to check the path before we leave.
60 copies. Yeah, somebody wants to help the sheriff out. We'll get that done.
2166 and 65 are right over here. We'll drive on the path.
Did you understand what he said?
No.
So, this path actually goes through a tunnel to the other side of the freeway. And I've chased a few suspects through here.
Yeah.
over the years. I don't know if he knows it, but if you got down here, you know, what the heck, right? I mean, it's right at where he was last seen.
Mm-hmm.
So... look on your maps, you'll see where we are. There's a trail here. Back side of the house is where he was last seen. I don't even know if we'll fit. I remember. Keep it in front of me because the trail comes up, but there's a cul-de-sac that goes. See this water down here?
Mm-hmm.
There's water down there.
Yep, there's a gate.
This is where I was thinking to go though. There's a path down here, and then it goes through a tunnel to the other side of the freeway.
2163. I'm going to be checking out a vehicle in the Caribou lot. 539 Victor Paul Whiskey.
Happy checking on a vehicle in the Caribou lot. 26 minutes.
$21.66.
21.66.
I think you can cancel Tim 1 for now. And can 2400 advise if he's down here on the path and if so, which direction did he go?
What do you say?
Which direction did we go on the path?
We went east and southeast from Jackson, where the trail starts at the end. And that the trail will come up on the street, but there's that culvert that sometimes they go through where the creek is. But we went east, we went southeast. Someone could probably check the trail the other way too, but we'll turn around, go back and check the northwest.
Yeah, I'm on the north. $21.63, the vehicle activity is unrelated.
Copy, vehicle's unrelated, 28 minutes.
So that's the freeway there, and that creek goes underneath it.
For 2010.
There's a big culvert down there.
Okay.
Right to ground units.
2150 go.
Yeah, there's a 153 Little Canada Road. There's an apartment complex. There's a parking lot back there and a bunch of garages. Next to that set of garages is 4 dumpsters with lids open. One of them is giving off a pretty good heat source.
All right,
there we go.
60 copies. Squad's en route. Just call it out.
66 start.
6-7.
2163.
It's right up here.
Get somebody over on Jackson in case they jump out of the dumpster and run. 2166 is coming from Jackson. They come through the flag ground into the back of 153.
Very leftover flame burger.
Six 5 to helicopter. Where are these dumpsters?
Times 153.
They're going to be behind this apartment complex. There's garages. On the south side of the garages is 4 dumpsters, all side by side. It's showing an address of 153 Little Canada Road. There's a squad turning towards them right now.
Copy that, send to me.
There should be 4 dumpsters straight ahead off to your 11 o'clock there. The one on the far right is getting off a pretty good heat source. I can't tell what it is, but that's the only one that's doing that. 66 on that dumpsters.
Copy.
2165. I believe that's going to be the 4183 Little Canada Road, Fleur Royale. There's a fence between us and the dumpsters right now.
Garage is there. Should we just try?
Yeah, I believe a squad that just pulled up in front of them now. Again, the one on the right has the top open. There's a significant amount of heat coming from inside.
I should try to drive through that little gap.
I think you could get. I think
you
you
are
could get
checking
to it.
yeah, you checked that one. The one with the heat source already.
I'm tempted to stay down here in case he runs his way. It's quite a little quiet area, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of Kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is negative, Super 8 has nothing, we will be clearing anytime.
Well, that's negative.
Yep, dumpsters are clear.
We won't hurry up.
Thanks, Trooper. We appreciate it.
Go down this way and see what we can find down here, huh?
Yeah.
Casey went. I do think, I mean, he was seen going to the end of Jackson. If there was a trail there, you'd get on the trail and just keep moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ramsey County Central will be taking down the patch with MA Type 1, 33 minutes.
That's not any good.
Well, another fence.
See if that one's locked, will you?
Yep.
There might not be a lock on that one. Looks like it. Huh?
Yep. There's a padlock on there.
But how about this end? Let's just check it. See, there's a loose chain there.
Yep, I'll check.
I don't know. You're probably right. What's that go?
I'll be en route to 1411 with a tow in the vehicle.
Copy at 34 minutes.
Well, it's definitely a nice little private area.
It's about 2010.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You can check your messages when you have a chance from a ECC supervisor.
We'll do it.
Thank you. 35 minutes.
So that is South Owasso Boulevard right in front of us there. We're going to have to go back to get out the other way. But actually right across the street is our patrol station.
Huh.
One of them, you know.
Right.
2010, that might be a better call for 2160 to make. I'd be happy to do it, but I'll pass it on to the sergeant.
Copy, thank you.
Is this it right here?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Cabby 312.
Thanks. 2165.
2165.
Is that?
I'm verifying with the TC now. Stand by.
We're in the forest of no return. You know what movie that was? I mentioned it before. That's from Babes in Toyland. We're in the forest of no, where they kidnap that one guy. And then they go to try to find him. And he's in the forest of no return.
Huh.
Jackson and Maple Lane.
2165, it's going to be the original caller.
Copy, I'm on at the address.
At 37 minutes.
37 minutes. Amazingly quiet, right?
Yes, it is.
Amazingly quiet. Not just quiet with a Q. Amazingly quiet.
Capital A and a capital Q.
Little Canada is really a mixture of a lot of businesses and residences. They probably have the greatest mixture of all of our contract cities.
You're on one.
Well.
Oh, I was gonna. That's right. I'm staying on LTAC and scanning.
It's so slow we can all scan. Well. Nice of the helicopter to help out. Valuable resource. How's it look there? Good. So this is the driveway.
Oh,
that's why it is clear.
That goes to poolside right here. The gate's closed, but
Copy, 39 minutes.
it's great business there, by the way, if you need chemicals. I told you I got a hot tub a year ago. Because of my age.
Is that where you got it?
Huh?
Is that where you got it?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. Poolside. Very nice people. Great company. It was under warranty too, so they had a little problem with it. They came out and fixed it up. Gave me a mild scolding for not keeping my chemicals proper.
Old Kettle River Road. I've never heard of that.
Originally, it was a present for me.
Yeah.
The hot tub. But now I have a 15-year-old who's going to be 16 in a month.
Well, I got a feeling I know who's in there a lot with his friends.
Yeah. Let's have a quiz. Let's have a backseater quiz. We should have more quizzes.
I've been 41 minutes.
By the way, we're back on Rice Street. Okay, speaking of hot tubs, who was the candidate for governor that got himself in trouble in a swimming pool? And what were the circumstances?
I've been 41 minutes.
Candidate for governor got himself in trouble in a swimming pool, and what were the circumstances?
All right, we're waiting to hear the answer to this one.
That's question number one. Part number two is that particular incident resulted in who getting elected governor in the state of Minnesota. It's funny how fate would have it.
2166.
True story.
Every primary, something clear for.
Copy at 42 minutes.
Any answers there yet?
Not yet.
Oh, for crying out loud. Candidate for governor got himself in trouble because of a swimming pool. Flameburger open 24 hours.
224.
How's it going?
GOA, we'll do another PPV at Tom Reed's.
Copy at 43 minutes.
We get any answers yet?
I don't know.
There it goes. Grunseth, John Grunseth. That is correct.
Oh, I remember that name. John Grunseth, 1990.
And what was it that happened?
Just got a request from MTZ. You can check your messages when you're able to.
So what was the story? How did he get in trouble?
42 minutes.
Was it the pool? Or was it...
315.
.856 Magnolia Avenue.
5188.
Comp never gave the address. This will be within 5 meters. Open line where the TC heard screaming and get out of my house. Finally, the comp came
All right,
to the phone
so
and
here's
said
the
it's
scoop.
life or death. Sent police and then hung up.
You guys can Google it, look it up. I think somebody should. There we go. Swimming in a pool with young women. That's correct.
And 315 just got a call into the residence again.
Somebody
They're
said,
requesting
wasn't there a song
son
that
be
said,
removed from the
"Ooh,
property."
Mr.
Not
Grunseth"?
answering any questions.
I don't know about that one.
852 Magnolia.
I don't know.
He was in a pool with a young teenage girl.
Well, that in and of itself wouldn't be a problem, right? Except, well, I'm just gonna.
Daughter's friends in the hot tub with him. Lack of swimwear.
The lack of swimwear. Now we're getting somewhere. Lack of swimwear. Apparently, there was some skinny dipping going on with young people.
We are buffering bad.
Nude swimming.
Now we're back.
So, here's the story.
Nude swimming with a teenage girl.
This is the way politics works. That was at the time where parties were becoming more beginning of when they're becoming more polarized. And John was the conservative candidate and endorsed. He was the standard bearer at the time. However, once he was forced to withdraw, the party then endorsed Arnie Carlson. And Arnie Carlson, Governor Arnie Carlson, who was a very fine governor, by the way, was always seen as too liberal for the party. So he could never get the endorsement for governor, although he had the endorsement for state auditor. But in this case, they endorsed Arnie Carlson, and he went on to get successfully elected. Anybody got any more facts there?
Well, somebody said there actually was a song. KQRS made a Grunseth song to the tune of a Two Live Crew song. Ooh, Mr. Grunseth. And says he also ended up losing his job at Ecolab over it.
Well, the moral of the story is, when in a pool, keep your clothes on. Yeah. Who knows the truth of it, but this is the thing, you know. That was way before the Me Too movement, and he had to step down. But Arnie Carlson did a great job. I mean, he was a moderate Republican, and people on both sides of the aisle said, you know, it was great to have somebody that could bridge the gap.
Reading as a burglary, 2 males are trying to break into the old AT&T store on the ground level. Both are wearing puffy jackets. One has a hat on. One has something in their hand.
AT&T store.
Door. It appears to be a metal object. 124.
1309 University.
174, I'll head there too. 47.
Some of you,
can we verify if they're on the university side or on the north side in the parking lot?
Some of you guessed Jesse Ventura ended up becoming governor, but the Jesse Ventura story is more fascinating than anything. Because Jesse Ventura ran as the Independence Party, and he was running against the DFLer and a Republican. So, backseaters, here's your trivia quiz. Who was the DFLer running against Jesse Ventura in the general election, and who was the Republican running against Jesse Ventura? And try to do this without looking it up on Google.
You have to do this from your memory.
Obviously, we can't enforce that. For westbound on Larpenteur, we're headed to a burglary in progress down on University and Hamlin. It'll take us a little while to get there, but we are going to head in that direction because they did see people breaking in, and if they flee, they're going to need to set a perimeter.
Clear.
Who ran against Jesse Ventura when he got elected governor? Skip Humphrey? Are you reading these? Come on.
It just popped up there, sir.
I can't try and read.
Skip Humphrey and Norm Coleman.
That's correct. Skip Humphrey was a DFL candidate, Attorney General for the state of Minnesota, and Norm Coleman, Mayor, Republican candidate, Mayor of the city of St. Paul.
So would it be Skip's son who's the Minneapolis officer? I know that Hubert Humphrey has a grandson who's a Minneapolis officer.
I don't know the answer to that. That's a very good question. Very good question.
You're clear. No updates on this.
So we're in Ward 5 right now. We're southbound on Lexington in Ward 5 of the St. Paul city of St. Paul. And Janice Rettman served here for a while before becoming county commissioner. And Amy Brenmone is the Ward 5 council member here now. However, who was the first Ward 5 council member? First Ward 5 city council member, and in 1980, the voters of St. Paul decided they would have a ward system instead of an at-large system. So there were 7 wards created, and in 1982, they elected 7 city council members from each of the 7 wards. And who was the first Ward 5 city council member? Turn that music on. Got any guesses up there?
Well, somebody said, thank God it's not Carol Baskin.
Yeah.
Jim Ryder.
Jim was not the first. He was not the first. Great council member, but not the first.
Bob Fletcher.
No, Bob was the first in Ward 4. Bob Fletcher was the first in Ward 4, but this is Ward 5.
Norm Coleman.
Norm never served on the city council. He jumped right from Solicitor General under Humphrey, which was kind of funny. He used to work for Humphrey. He was always a Democrat, and then he became a Republican, ran for mayor.
Hugo Massans.
Hugo Massans is the correct answer. Hugo Massans.
Dave Anfang, who gets a lot of these right.
Well, good. Hugo Massans and his lovely wife, Dorothy. Great people.
2161, 2163, and come here north of the alarm. 1401 County Road, H2 at the Outer Lake Elementary, and on the Flower Board Silence.
Strong support of labor. Hugo.
3 minutes.
He used to chair the HRA. His favorite line was, "Very well then." Very well then. So I remember one day Hugo called me, said, "They're cutting the trees down on Lexington Avenue." Remember they used to have, this road used to be narrower and there were larger trees here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were remodeling the road. They didn't tell any of the council members that a previously approved plan before we got there was to cut all the large trees down, widen the road. Hugo and I unsuccessfully fought to get it stopped. Trying to save the trees. 1309, no, is there cars there? Or what do they got going?
Looks like they're there. They may have two at the rear.
Okay.
1309.
So remember, Lexington is 1100 west. Every street there is 60 numbers. So Griggs will bring us to 1220. Next street will bring us to 12.
That's jogger.
80. 1309 will be in the back here somewhere.
5181.
Might as well hit the alley, huh?
Yeah.
2555 Snelling, this is Sunrise Assisted Living from 207. Just medics on a 93-year-old female conscious breathing.
Where was the squad?
Rolled out of
Where
bed
they
and hit her
going?
mouth
Yeah.
on the nightstand. 55 minutes.
So we got two at the back here. Seems to be a little bit of discussion. Tom Reese is working.
Zero on 5.
315.
From St. Kansas House to Southwood.
2363.
Okay.
A little bit of loud talking, wouldn't you say there, Patrick?
Yeah. Rather animated.
2363.
You dust protest too much.
2172, I can take that call for 2363.
Katie from Watertown. You're going to turn 54 on April 28th. Happy birthday.
Constable was approached while walking to her car, and suspect stole her car keys. 57 minutes.
Where was that on?
What channel was that on?
Central.
As in county?
I think so, but it could be merged up there. It could be any suburban call. Suspect stole their car keys. I think they were gonna. That's not very many calls out there, is it?
Mm-mm.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen it that short. We better go off the air so that more calls can come in. Anyhow, they're arguing with these two guys that are possible suspects in this attempted burglary. It looks like they could be homeless, right, Pat? Is that what you're...
That's my feel.
Doesn't mean they aren't suspects in the burglary. Well, there's some young ladies. It's out way past curfew.
1053 East County Road D. The
Apartment building.
Yep. Mom went outside to turn on her vehicle, and an unknown suspect stole her car keys.
Huh. Well, not totally impossible. That's a suspect from the others.
Right.
Tommy, what's going on?
Nothing. Intoxicated people that were shutting the doors at the old AT&T store, and then.
So thanks for saying you liked that kid's video. We're live right now, by the way.
Oh,
so
okay.
Did you like that? Okay.
I heard it. I didn't get to see it. So.
Oh, well, there's no visual. It's
No
all,
visual.
just
Yeah,
all-
no, it was good.
That's nice that
you
they
know.
made something like that, huh?
Yeah, that's wonderful. No one's made any music about me yet,
We
but I don't think that'll happen.
gotta do. Well, you are an icon.
I don't know about that.
Hey, I just want to know, was your kid one of the ones that walked out of Creedon?
My youngest is a junior in college.
I know that
Yes,
now.
Yeah.
I-94 westbound. I'm not sure from where.
Speed's 112, still no traffic. 312, I'm going to be coming up to I-94.
I-130, terminate the pursuit. Terminate pursuit.
I'll be terminating at County Road 136 and 94.
County Road 136.
No idea where that chase was.
Solid, still going westbound. Speed over 100.
While we were sitting there, somebody sent us a text about Roger Goswitz.
Car will be cleared of TAC 1 at 101.
Roger took the place of, he had Ward 6 for a short period of time. Nicosia ward. I think that was why Nicosia got appointed to work. Yeah, I'm not positive. Roger Goswitz represented Nicosia's ward for a while, but Chris went to work for the city.
212 investigate. 212, go ahead.
Well, Courtney Sisma, you missed the first shout out, but we'll do a rare second shout out for you since you missed it. Happy 41st birthday today.
What time is it?
Good question. It is 1:02.
Well, we gotta log off in 10 minutes. So let's, and then we'll be back. Where our 4-hour time limit is coming up.
Flight 128.
Another one on LTAC 2.
656 Thomas Avenue for a disturbance. Reported loud music outside and several people going in and out of the building from the back of the building. 103.
We have the car stop now. 2 at gunpoint, the driver just ran. Copy 2 at gunpoint, hold him near.
That one got stopped, huh?
Yep.
Going towards the Twin Stadium along the railroad track.
So what you're hearing is the transmissions on Law Enforcement Tactical Channel 2. We're never 100% sure where they're at because they just grabbed that channel for multiple agency use in the area. It could be anywhere in the state of Minnesota. Usually they're in the metro area.
Someone just said it's
4-4 copy, setting up the perimeter. There's 2 at large, correct?
St. Cloud. Not sure about
424, it's gonna be 1 at large. 1 black male, dreads, it looks like.
Copy, 1 black male with dreads, still at large.
Start calling out your positions, please.
There we go.
About 424.
424.
We have the 2 passengers in custody. He also started a traffic car. They rammed our squad.
Copy, 2 passengers in custody. I'll check on the traffic car for the rammed squad.
So the previous chase was St. Cloud that got terminated.
Okay.
161. I'll be at 6 out north.
161 copy. 425, we ended up in front of 401 8th Street 1. 401 8th Street 1.
What direction did the other guy run? And dispatch, can you maybe help us out with the map on where we can start our perimeter?
425, he ran southbound, just probably like southeast of 401 8th Street. It's down an embankment.
Well, during the break, we are going to get some gasoline. Because if we get in a chase...
424, he ran west from our location.
We're going to run out, Pat. Check it out there.
Oh, yeah, we need gas.
We're going to run out.
Copy, westbound along the light rail tracks.
Possibly under the Twin Stadium, if that's the case.
Okay.
It's going to be the North Star line, not the light rail.
Okay. So
downtown Minneapolis.
They got gas pumps over there, too.
We're not shy to go to Minneapolis.
I don't know, you know...
424, we got residents
if you're going to come back...
of our location in the apartment buildings across from the railroad tracks, saying that the male possibly ran into the underground garage.
Oh, great.
Copy, in the underground garage across the street from the railroad tracks.
Is that a parking garage or like an apartment underground garage, or what are you talking about here? Yeah, it's an apartment complex, and it sounds like there might be an underground garage. We can't get to it. what they're saying. She went down towards the covered garage.
424, do you have that address?
Ask what the address is there so we can get cops to that location.
Well, I got you a whole jar of jelly beans.
424.
For me?
Yeah, Kenny Brennan
We're going to be at 401 8th Street.
called me and said I got a jar of jelly beans for Pat.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, and he's exactly what he said is about 1 o'clock I hear him start yawning.
424. The residents are saying it's the Dock Street.
He obviously needs a little more sugar. So he gave you a whole jar of jelly beans. So I got to get that to you. Thanks, Ken, for that. You got to keep Pat
The Dock
away.
Street apartments are 337 Washington Avenue.
And it's a multi-flavor one. There's like 20 different flavors in there.
I should be arriving.
They have a popcorn flavored jelly bean.
I'm arriving. Where am I wanted? It's a bit confusing.
If the suspect ran into the underground garage at the Dock Street flats, that address is 337 Washington Avenue North.
337 Washington Avenue.
What time is it right now?
424.
Information for officers.
109.
There's no gun in plain view in this car. We haven't gone through it.
Sign off here in a minute.
But this
Hope you
was
can
taken
come
at
back with
gunpoint, so
us.
you take
We're about 2 minutes from our gas pump. We're going to grab some gas. I don't think we need too many other nourishments. We'll have one of those nice little, whatever that item was that young man gave us.
Throw a fresh pair of gloves and
we'll be back pretty soon.
And just a little update for you. The chase in downtown Minneapolis was of a vehicle that had been carjacked at gunpoint. And they have 2 passengers in custody. The driver's at large. And the gun they used for the carjacking is not in the car. So they believe the suspect is out armed.
That's a problem.
957, did you get a location to respond to?
So we're going to be shutting down, folks. We'll see you in
No, sir, I did not.
5 to 10 minutes.
I need an officer who last